Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Wilbo. We are back with another video on the YouTube channel, and today, guys, finally awaited. I've been playing on this video for a while. It's been a little while since the map came out, but it's Firebase C versus D Machine was the last video, and I did touch a little bit on this, but we're going to be talking about the full video of the RAI-K versus the ray gun this time, not the die wonder weapon. I feel like this is more of a balanced ratio, but you'll hear my ending thoughts in the end. I'll just state my opinion. And thank you guys for watching this video. Today, guys, I will be going on a vacation in a minute, so let's get into the video. But Sunday will be my next video. So first off, we're going to start off talking about how to get the gun and how easy it is compared to how good it is. So I feel like the RAI-K, if you do know how to get it, you can build it, which is probably the hardest way to get it. You can spin the box for it. You can also do trials, which is probably the easiest way to get it if you're going to want to do it quickly. You might want to do trials or spin the box, because on the earlier rounds you do have a better chance of getting the RAI-K. I feel like my luck was just better at getting the RAI-K than compared to the ray gun when spinning the box. So I don't know if that's just how it is, but the RAI-K is very good for the ratio that you get it at. And then we're just going to be touching on the base of how the damage is for the gun. And basically the RAI-K has more effects than the ray gun. If you have not tried already, the RAI-K has more effects than the ray gun, which I do like that, but I feel like I'm pretty sure the ray gun does more damage than the RAI-K. The RAI-K is doing 15,000 to the head right here. If you max it out, I'm pretty sure it does 30 to 20,000 on the head with your perks and stuff. But the ray gun, I'm pretty sure it has the splash damage and stuff, which makes it do more damage and stuff to the zombie. So if you shoot it next to him, it does more damage. So I'm pretty sure the ray gun does do more damage than the RAI-K. I'm not for sure on that, but that is a good thing for the ray gun. But the RAI-K does have this bolt effect, which does a lot of damage. It's the other ammo mod which the ray gun does not have, and the ray gun is kind of just an old weapon. Like it's nothing new. The RAI-K is original, and it's a new thing that we've seen for the first time. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a ray gun mixed into an AK. I haven't seen that, but as you see here, the ray gun is putting in a lot of damage, and it kills more zombies with one bullet than the RAI-K. But the RAI-K does shoot faster than the ray gun. Like, the regular base ammo mod does shoot faster than the ray gun, which is pretty good. But I feel like the ray gun just is overall better with the damage, because it can dominate this damage field and does a lot of damage to the head. But let's touch base on the ammo real quick. So the ray gun, it does not have much ammo. It did have a lot of ammo until it got nerfed in the beginning of the game, but it only has 40 in the regular mag and then 160 in the backup with the extra shit. And that's the ray gun. The ray gun does not have much. The RAI-K does have a lot more ammo than that, but if you do know, you shoot the bolt effect with the RAI-K, shoot the bolt effect right here, it takes out like 10 of your ammo. But it is way easier to recharge your ammo in Firebase C with the RAI-K, because you have the manglers and the mimics, because when you kill them, it gives you ammo off the floor. The only way you can do that in D Machine is with their boss. That boss and that, or just buying money on the wall. That's really it. But let's touch base on the gun with the Ring of Fire. I feel like the RAI-K with the Ring of Fire is better than the ray gun with the Ring of Fire, because the RAI-K just shoots faster and it does more damage. It's like the AK-47 versus a shotgun with the Ring of Fire, like the Howler with the Ring of Fire versus the AK-47. I feel like the AK-47 would be better because it shoots faster. It just does this better job with that. And with the Ring of Fire, it does buff your damage a lot. The ray gun has a lot of damage with the Ring of Fire, like 70k as you're seeing here, 40k, 70k to the head, which is a lot more than the RAI-K. So the ray gun does have it on that one, but the RAI-K, I feel like, in my opinion, is better with the Ring of Fire. But the RAI-K compared to the ray gun on this one, if you get cornered in a corner, I feel like the ray gun is more better because it has that splash damage to kill more zombies than the ray guns, or the RAI-K is just regular base mod. So I feel like the RAI-K is better than the ray gun at camping, but maybe if you have trained with the ray gun is better at training than the RAI-K, obviously. But if you do get cornered in a corner, I feel like the ray gun is your best bet, because you can just shoot at the floor and the zombies just fall backwards, and they either become crawlers or they get one hit, depending on what round you are and depending how good you're doing. But the RAI-K is kind of built for camping. It has this bolt mod effect that you can charge up, but it does take a while to charge it up because you have to switch between different ammo mods to do that, which is kind of a hassle while compared to the ray gun, it's just one ammo mod that doesn't have diversity, but I mean it speeds up the process. It doesn't take too long, and as you see here, it doesn't take much ammo to kill all these zombies right here, just because the ray gun's kind of built for this like certain area just kind of thing, like, are you like training and shit. It don't get me wrong though, it is good at camping. The ray gun is very good at camping. In fact, the best strategy in D Machine is a camping strategy, so the ray gun compared to the RAI-K is not much different with camping and stuff. But as you see here, I'm about to go to the camping spot and show you guys the camping spot that I use for this game, Firebase E. If you have not used this spot, I did make a guide video on this to make it easier for you guys on this map. And I mean, the RAI-K is kind of built for the spot. As you'll see here, I will show you how to do it with the bowl effect and the charge up strategy, which basically you're just going to shoot the bowl down and shoot your shit right there with the regular mod. But it takes, and that's what I was saying, like, it does take a little bit of a hassle to do this. But once you charge up your ring of fire in this, you can just sit in a corner and camp a little corner, and since the fire rate makes a lot of things easier for it, and it's just better with the fire rate of the RAI-K compared to the ray gun. When you're just sitting here, it does a lot more damage with the out ring of fire, but when you pop a ring of fire, the fire rate's kind of slow, not gonna lie, but it is still pretty good, and it's just an overall great weapon. But if we're gonna have to make a decision between these two, I feel like the ray gun is slightly overall better than the RAI-K. But if we're gonna bring the die into this conversation, it shouldn't even be in the conversation. The die is horrible. But basically, the RAI-K is a solid ass weapon. I'm not gonna lie. If we're talking about an overall standpoint, I feel like the ray gun is the better overall weapon. But if we're talking about certain situations like camping or some way the RAI-K has it, sometimes the ray gun has it with the camping, it can go either way. Like, it just depends on how the map works, which Firebase E suits the RAI-K perfectly because it has all these camping spots. And same with D Machine, there's all this open area to train. But that's been the video, boys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and peace out.
Come on, my nigga, my nigga, for all of my doors in the pen. You said you was gang, but you never hanging. I guess it was a myth. The picture I paint is never gonna change. RPG, we gonna win. Spending this cash, we'll run to the back. We can do this shit all again. Come on, my nigga, we on go, my nigga, for all of my doors in the pen. You said you was gang, but you never hanging. I guess it was a myth. The picture I paint is never gonna change. RPG, we gonna win. Spending this cash, we'll run to the back. We can do this shit all again. They all in the front, they show me love. Them bitches, they